Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's discussion, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. So please watch the video from the beginning up the end. And please don't forget to put that notification bell. First of all, I would really want to start with what is happening at Grandma's place. I have seen that actually the TV was given back to the owner. A new TV, I think it's going to be bought, already bought. Yes, but I've really seen I'm seeing a lot of rushing. People are actually rushing to release videos. You know, people are rushing to release videos. Actually, remember at one point the 12 Commando said that you guys wait until you release a video and then these other people. But I'm seeing a lot of people are rushing. Please control your appetite. Control your appetite. It might end up costing you for nothing. Listen to instruction very carefully. But if you're just going to be rushing, it will cost you for nothing. You see, it's the reason why some people fail from school. Not following instruction. Listen to instruction and then you do what you're supposed to do. But I'm seeing people are rushing that are releasing videos here and there. Anyway, for me, that's what I've been in position to observe. I'm not going to talk much about that because my discussion today is quite different. There are individuals who have been really talking so badly about the travel commando, calling him all sorts of names, insulting him throughout, like a whole year, 2 years, insulting the travel commando. But you see, there is time of everything. There is time for everything. And we have been talking about these stories for quite a long period of time. The time is going to come when some of them will come out and start talking what they have been discussing in private. And I can assure you, now things are coming to the open. Even them who knew that actually what they are discussing was actually very wrong. Just because they're feeling jealousy of the travel commando success. A man who have been in position to struggle for quite a long period of time to achieve what he has been in position to achieve. But there were individuals who actually wanted to put him down. Individuals who don't want to see him progressing. And that is the biggest challenge we have here in Africa. When somebody is starting to progress, people will always want to pull them down. That's where the problem is. So I was able to watch a video from the demon. We used to call her a demon. And me, I will still call her a demon. Because this lady was very abusive. Very abusive woman. She used not to care. She used not to care. She's pretending that her content was meant to make people laugh. But the truth of the matter is, this lady was very traumatizing, especially to the people whom she used to talk badly about. However much she has come out to apologize for the wrong that she has been in position to do for other people. But I can assure you, for her to leave the reaction, it was because of the pressure that she started realizing. Because previously, she had the freedom to do whatever things that she wanted to do. She could abuse people in whatever ways she wants. She could talk the way she likes. But when people came out and started exposing her, her life became a bit squeezed at the corner. And she was really seeing that things are not getting better for her. And she decided to quit Reaction. especially reaction about the travel commando. Let me hope this is true. But if she's just quitting reaction because reaction about the travel commando, because probably maybe she's pregnant and the rest, and then after all those processes, she will come back and start insulting people, we shall be here. We shall be here. Because the way she used to conduct herself and bragging in the streets, how powerful she is, how she's the CEO of the negative reactors, how she's untouchable. When you compare with the way she's now talking, she's now pretending that she's a changed person. But let me tell you, the damage this lady has caused is alarming. It is actually alarming. This lady was very, very abusive. I want to react on that. And I'm not going to fear to react it. This lady was very, very abusive. She can abuse you from A up to Z. And then she's coming out and saying that actually her reaction was to make people laugh. Abusing people to that extent, was it really fun for you? That is how you can now see how stupid some individuals are. That when you're abusing people and talking badly about them, that is fun. You are making people laugh. But you are not minding about the impact of what you are talking about, on the very person you are talking about. That shows you the reasoning of that stupid woman. Very, very stupid woman. Ever much you want to say that she has stopped reaction, but that is not going to rubbish, the pain that you have been in position to cause for people. It's not going to rubbish that. And people will not forget it. People will not forget it. She has caused a lot of pain in a lot of families. So there is no way, however much you have apologized, but the damage that you have caused is actually too much. Too much. You knew even that you are lying. You knew. But because of greed for money, she was able to come out and tarnish the lot, people's names outside here. A greedy woman. I can assure you, however much you have stopped talking about people, but that will not go away from your mind. It will not go. Whether you like it or not. What you have been in position to do to people, it will never disappear from your mind. And it will remain in your legacy. You have caused a lot of bitterness. You have caused a lot of division. And me, I have a feeling that even this lady has made some people to separate in their marriages. I can assure you. Because her tongue was so terrible. So terrible. However much people will forgive you. But I can assure you, that is not going to go away from your minds. It will never go away. That one I want to assure you. I want to assure you, whether you like it or not, it will never go away from your minds. You have called people all sorts of names. You have abused people. You have talked all the rubbishes in this world. You can imagine a woman who reached an extent of calling herself that she's a demon. Now she's coming out pretending that she's talking that she's a good person. She's now a changed person. Her intention was to make people laugh. My friend, don't think people we have forgotten. We have not forgotten. You abused a travel commando, you abused his wife, you abuse, you know, his mother, you abuse his father, all the relative. You have attacked them so badly. You know? However much you want to apologize, but that will not go away from your minds. You know? It will never go away. Whether you like it or not. It will never go away. Bad intention. Very, very bad intention. Her intention was actually to try to put the travel commando down. You know? That was her intention. To ensure that he actually collapses in the YouTube platform. You know? But you see, what you wish for others, you know, will always happen to you. What happened now to her? You know? The lady has a very, very long mouth. Very long mouth. Very long mouth. And if people are not stand out very strongly to continuously condemn her, she was not going to stop. I remember she attacked me one point. Very, very seriously. And I said, this one, I will not let it go. I really gave her. I really gave her the real dose that she wanted. And from that time, I had never heard her talking about me again. You know? Never. Me, I always say, when a mad person stone, you stone back. That is it. So however much she has stopped those reactions, but let me tell you, it will never go away from your minds. It will never. The pain that you have caused is horrible. It's terrible. You know? That lady could abuse you from zero to nothing. I can assure you. She could abuse you from zero to nothing. She calls herself a demon. And for real, she was a demon. You know? She's actually a demon. If people had not, you know, started actually talking about her, I can assure you that lady was still going to be in the same reaction. Insulting people. But because she was being attacked almost each and every day, you know, she could attack everybody. Whether you're positive or negative, she'll be on you. So long as she sees that you are coming up to overpower her, she will attack you. And she didn't know that time was going to reach and things were going to be very, very terrible for her. You know? But the lady was very abusive. She could abuse you from zero to nothing. I would say it openly. There's no need to hide the things. You know? So now she has come out and talking. And let's first of all watch this clip, and then when we come back, we shall continue from there.
Became so jealous that people gather, they don't want to even see you. They took it personal. It wasn't supposed to be personal. Creating channels to abuse you, abuse your channel. Subscribers, you people, a lot of you. I'm not here to mention anybody's name. Yeah. I'm just saying generally what happened. A lot of subscribers are the cause of the problem that the lazy gang have. Yeah. And I'm here to say everything with my... I'm not afraid because I'm ready to say what happened. Yeah. Lazy gang are the problem in this YouTube street. They took everything personal to their hearts. Their subscribers begin to fund them, getting involved, giving them little money. And useless people, I'm sorry to say this, talking nonsense about you, things that you don't even know, things that you will sit down and be creating lies, creating. So I asked myself, I said, I don't belong to that. Yeah. I am too big, I am more than that. I am so precious to be in that kind of part. Subscribers of Lazy Gang, you people cause a lot of, I'm not saying all, some of you are very dangerous. Yeah. You cause a lot of problem. They pack themselves from Marwa because they hate Marwa. Then they come to Lazy Gang instead of them to stay, okay, we are lazy, but they cause fight within us, the Lazy Gang. Privately, a lot of things happen that you people don't even know. You understand? They go under I don't know. Now I'm surprised that some of them telling me that I should come back, they miss me.
No.
While some of them were so wicked to me.
Exactly.
You understand?
Destroying Yabo hands, I have to say the truth. They are the ones who are destroying the group, the Lazy Gang, because of the money they are giving people
Exactly.
to go and spread false rumors.
And lie about people.
Yeah, lie about people. Create.
So, you have heard this woman. You have really heard her madness. These are the very thing that we used to talk about. That some of these people have been given little money to cause issues, to cause problems, you know. These are the things that we have been talking about, including her. She was being financed to do the wrong things, to attack, you know, to attack and to destroy, you know. Now she's also coming to admit that she was also used. She was also used by the so-called subscribers. She was used, you know. There is no difference between you and any of those negative reactors. Whether you have changed or you have not changed. She laid the foundation, you know, of promoting enmity and division. She's the one who created that foundation. So there is no need for you to come here and say this and this, this and this. Rubbish. You know? Rubbish. You go in peace. We don't want to see you. You know? You're a devil. You're a very, very bad person. Me, I want to say, me, I will not state. You know? I will not. When they want to say things are personal, when you are attacking the travel commando and the entire family, it became so personal to you. When you attack me, you made it to be very personal. You know? So please, let me tell you, you have caused a very, very big damage. If you're even wise, you would have just gone in silence and you just disappear. But because you are still stupid, you are still a stupid woman. You know? Nothing have changed in you. The same characters you have. Soon we are going to see again the same character. You know? So instead of her advising these other people, she was actually promoting them. Promoting them to do wrong things. You know? And then you want to come out that now you are talking sense. You are talking what? My friend, you are not a good woman. I'm very sure you are not. You know? The way you have a long mouth, you breathe only fire. You know? And you know, at some point, she came out and she was bragging how she was making a lot of money in one video. That she was able to make a lot of money in only one video like this. Abusing the travel command. You know? Useless. If I were you, I would just disappear. Disappear, not even to talk about those things. Because you know what you have been in position, the damage that you have been in position to cause. You have a dirty heart. Very, very dirty heart. You know? So for her to come and say, hey, the negative reactors, they are what? They are just bad like you because you laid the foundation. I wish you could even advise your friend also to quit. The baboon one. You advise her to quit. Why are you leaving her there to abuse people? You know? Why are you leaving her there to abuse people? Advise her also to quit. Let her go away and stop insulting the travel command. You know? Advise those ones to stop abusing people. To stop abusing the travel command. Because you are the cause. Now, after creating all this saga, and you think people will forget what you have done. We shall not forget. A very abusive woman who does not have shame. This woman does not have shame. You know? You don't have shame. Now that she's coming out, that she's talking sense. My foot. It became so personal to this woman to talk badly about the travel command and the entire family. You know? You know, they say always forgive, but this woman, you know? But anyway, it's good she has gone. You go. Go in peace, please. Even don't come back talking about these things, because some of us, we hate seeing you even talking about them. We hate seeing you. And this is what we have been talking about for quite a long period of time. Now you are confirming what we have been telling you. You are now confirming. If the travel commando is supporting somebody in the village, they say that is a scam. You know? When he was constructing the house for my aunt's family, they were calling him all sorts of names. Then now when you stop reaction, you stop making noise, my friend, we have not forgotten. People might forgive you, but, you know, not fully forgiving you, because you have actually done a lot. You have caused a lot of pain in people's hearts. And you know it, even the good thing, you know it, that you have been positioned to do it. You know it. You know? How do you feel when you are attacking the travel command? How do you feel when you are saying, congrats, mom is a witch? How do you feel? If that was your mother, how would you feel? How would you feel when you are calling the mwango all sorts of names? How were you feeling, first of all? Then you said people were taking things personal. What about you? What about you? And I wish these negative reactors could learn from her. How I wish that talking about the travel commando will not actually make people stop watching him. People will believe in him the more. The more you try talking about the travel commando, the more love people will always give him. Whether you like it or not, because people know who he is. He's a clean man. A clean man who have suffered for some good years to change the narrative of his story. You know? So it is not going to work out. It's not going to work out. You know? Because whether you like it or not, the travel commando is going to be there for years and years. When I look at these fools in the village who are fighting themselves, you know, that they are doing reaction and they start fighting themselves, abusing themselves, you know, creating enmities between them in the village. Those fools. I just sympathize with them. Just because some individuals are using them to cause commotion, to divide them. How can you turn against your own person? Your own person. The travel commando come from the same village like these people. Instead of them supporting him, they want to put him down. You know? And they don't even see that they are not growing. Every year they are like that. Every year. You cannot believe in your own, and you're believing in a person that you have never seen. Look at that madness. You know? A person who is just giving you $2, $3, so that you can destroy your own. Look at those type of madness. You know? Look at that type of madness. Somebody gives you money to destroy your own. And then some of us, when we come to support and to stand very, very strongly with their own, they call us names. You look at that type of rigidity, mental problems. there is actually a lot of primitivity in that village. I think a lot of these individuals, their level of education is actually alarming. Very, very much alarming. You know, that's why they behave the way they are behaving. Only stupid individuals. Very stupid individuals. But now every time they're fighting themselves, every time you're in the police station, every time you're where you are in court, just because you want to put your own down. You look at the stupid one who wanted that to break the wall fence of the traffic command. Because somebody is encouraging you that please go and do it. I'm going to support you. You don't even reason. You don't even reason that actually what that guy have been in position to do in that village, it has changed the narrative in the village. He has transformed the village. You don't even see that. You know, the only thing you're thinking of is how can I destroy what he has built? Look at that type of minds. You know, look at that type of thinking. You want to destroy. If in all countries, that is how things are being done. For example, maybe in America, when somebody is coming up, you destroy that one. When somebody is doing, you destroy that. Would you be talking about people from America? Would you be praising them? They also started. That's just the same way we are trying here. That's how they started. You know? But for us, anyone who is coming out, to put him down. Step on his neck. Is that how you are going to transform Africa? By destroying people who are trying to do something. That here he is bragging about the wall fence. We must break it down. Hey, they're bragging about the construction. Let's block the road. See, look at that. Look at that. The money that those of the travel commando used for buying the road, how many bags of cement do you think could be used? How many bags of cement do you think that money would have bought? How many bags of cement? They don't think of that. For them, what they think of, let us put that person down. Let's block the road. We shall see where they will pass. And stupid individuals, somewhere, is sending you $3, $5. If it is much, $30 or $50. You know, to encourage you to go ahead to destroy your own. Make useless videos. Create stories that can taint somebody's name. Just because of $1, $2, $3. And this woman was part of the story. You know? Now you can see. People are taking advantage of our people who are actually not educated. When you look at a person like Kukuman, that one, even when you give him only $2, he can even delete somebody. Kukuman, $2, you give him $2, he can do the worst. You know? Only $2. You don't need to give him a lot of money. Only $2, you can delete somebody. He just recently made a video that if I cross that village, I will go back without my head. Look at such a person. Look at that character. So such a person, do you need to give him a lot of money? You just give him a soda. Soda only. 1 bottle, 2 bottles only. You will do the worst. You know? Lack of exposure, lack of education makes them think like they have power. Now for him, he thinks he has a lot of power. You know, he can do anything. You can imagine he put Mayani in prison, you know, for how many weeks? If you want to know that, Kukuman does not reason. The other day he was carrying 2 bags of cement that a donor has given him money to buy 2 bags of cement to deliver to Mayan. And he was there with 2 bags of cement. You can imagine such a person. You have been in position to imprison somebody for some good, was it even a month? You know? Then a subscriber give you 2 bags of semen that you take to him, to a person whom you have in prison. You can I always tell you that that guy mentally is not well. The man is big for nothing. You see. Now maybe they've given him like a $3 or $2. That this is yours, and this other $2 is for your transport. Then this one you buy 2 bags of semen, you take to Miami. For him, he was there. He was not even reasoning that at some point he has put the guy in a prison. He was not reasoning. He was not reasoning. So the man was there with his big head that is taking a bag of semen, 2 bags of semen. A man whom you have put in prison. A man whom you have put in prison, you are going to visit, to go and give him 2 bags because a subscriber have sent you to go and give him 2 bags. But as a person, you're almost finishing his life. You know? And you go with your 2 bags of semen, talking proudly. Yeah? Sitting in you see, the biggest problem, Africans want to be very proud of themselves. The man sat on the motorcycle, swelling, because of 2 bags of semen by day that he is going to deliver. He sat on the motorcycle, swelling like nothing. That is delivering 2 bags of semen by day. You can see how our people don't reason. And where are you delivering those 2 bags of semen? You are delivering those 2 bags of semen to a person you are almost finishing. A man whom you are swearing that he wants to put him in prison for the rest of his life. Then you are going there with the 2 bags of semen. You see that type of reasoning. First look at that. Such a person doesn't even have brains. No wonder he eats money for the people who have left this earth. And he's very comfortable. Does not care. Such a person. Such a person, you don't even need to give him even $2. Only $1. You know? You'll do the worst. Me, I want to show you. Those are the category of people we have here. People who have never seen blackboards. But you can see somebody moving with a very big stomach. But here, it is empty. Very empty. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's first watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue from there.
Somebody no.
Exactly.
I don't belong to that.
Exactly.
I am not that what you people think.
No.
My goal was to make people laugh. Even when I'm reacting about Marwa, they are scamming, their manipulation with people, I make it in a laughing way.
Exactly.
I make it like fun. You know, I don't take it personal to my heart because at the end of the day, do I know them? Some of the lazy gang are wicked than Marwa. I'm here to say it today. I'm not going to hide it.
Yeah.
So I begin to ask myself, you ask yourself, you are lazy gang.
Yeah.
Oh, you are doing this thing because you want to do that. All of them, they are more than Marwa. They are wicked more than Marwa.
Yeah.
But they stay there to like accuse Marwa daily.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I asked myself, I said, for what? When them themselves, you see a reactor of lazy gang is also planning evil because he collect $50 from UK to talk back about black beauty. Are you different from Marwa?
No, you are not.
Is Marwa not better than you? Marwa is better than a lot of them. When you see a lot of them speak that way.
You know, so now your eyes is open. You can now see beyond where you were not seeing before. You know, and now you know that most of these individuals are evil people, very, very evil people, and Marwa is a good person. Now you are coming to your senses. You know, it's good your eyes is now open. You know, your eyes is open. Now you can see what we have been seeing. But before, used to rubbish us, used to call us all sorts of names, used to abuse us, even when we are telling you the truth. You know? You cannot fight the truth and you'll win. No, you cannot. And we have been saying that for quite a long period of time. You know? This is a young man who have been in position struggle in life until he was able to climb the ladder where he has reached now. But these individuals wanted to take him down. You know? People who want just freeze things. It is good some of them now can see what we have been telling them. You know? The truth will remain the truth. The travel commando, if people are helping him willingly. It's the truth. Recently, they bought for him a fridge. Somebody just called like, I want to buy for you that fridge. Is that scamming? That is not scamming. But they would want to make that twist that story to make it look bad. You know? Just because they're jealousy of what the man is getting. When he bought the vehicle, a lot of them talked badly about it. You know? Everything that he buys is a problem to these guys. A very, very bad problem. But now some of them are actually now seeing their eyes are starting to open. And I can assure you a lot of them, they will be ashamed. Because however much they want to talk about Marwa, they want to destroy him, God is blessing him the more. And whatever he touches is progressing. That's a good story, good thing about it. You know? So, most of these individuals, you will be there in your own comedy until one day you will get tired. You know? Until you will get tired. But the man is going to continue progressing. God is going to continue blessing him. God is going to continue protecting his family. You know? Because time had reached and it was becoming a problem. Until the day that I even saw him crying on camera. And some of those individuals who made him to cry on camera, that woman was one of them. That woman you see was one of them. A lot of insult that was thrown towards him. Calling him all sorts of names. That woman you see talking, the demon, was one of those people who actually made the travel commando to cry. The day I saw that man crying on camera, I felt so bad. I felt so terrible. Just because some individual is just too jealous of the progress, the achievement that is at getting in life. When are we going to stop having this kind of problems? Just because this guy have tried his best to change the narrative in his village, to change the narrative at his home. And then some subscribers with bitterness who want to see that Africans are down each and every day. They are very busy sponsoring wrong things. I hope one day God touches your heart and they stop behaving in the way they are behaving. It is actually very, very bad. Very, very bad. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Today we are going to have two videos. This one is the first one, and the second one will be coming. Big up to you every time. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.